Hello. You get a commentary episode from me today. Oh, I'm starting late tonight, so are we? Oh, I might have to. Oh, I have to restart my game already. My audio's all weird. Hang on, give me a second. I'll just do a second take of the intro. Right. All right. Hello. We are back with episode 29 of the Journey to the Farlands. Take one. Definitely take one. Anyhow. Oh goodness, my game. It's loud. Jeez. Can't get through this without technical errors. Yeah, it's not bad. My audio might be a bit weird between episodes because I'm using different headsets. So if this one dies, then I'll just use the other one. The other one still works, and it also has better sound balancing. I've yet to find my balance with these headphones. Anyhow, welcome to another episode. For those who've decided to tag along, thank you. Oh, gosh. Can't say that enough. Seems. But I do appreciate it. Yeah, the game is pretty loud. I don't know. At least compared to my normal. Just getting all sorts of attention today. Mob-wise. I guess is it still headphones, mic? Yeah, my voice is fine. Speakers. Yeah, just I'm just gonna balance it so that it actually kind of matches. That looks a bit more realistic. Yeah, that's fine. I might turn up on my end things if it actually makes a difference. Oh, anyhow, sorry about all the audio technicality stuff. We are just walking for probably a short period of time today. I don't know if I'll do a super long episode today, just because it's a Thursday night for me right now. Don't know when, I guess when people are watching in the future, but it's Thursday right now for when I'm streaming this live. So I'll do a nice short episode today. Probably not. I'll see what happens. It's already 11:15. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I let the evening slip through my fingers. I was into all sorts of things. I was doing all sorts of things this evening. I'll kind of get into them, but before I do, I mean, this is like 5 minutes into the video. Well, I guess it'll be more like 2. But anyhow, I might be, if everything goes to plan this weekend and I have a lot of free time, I might be doing a Megasode. Oh my god, a mega episode for Journey to the Farlands, which will span a few days. It'll be like it won't be like different episodes. It'll all just be one episode. Like it'll just be just the Megasode. It won't be like actually episode 30 or anything. It'll just be like a nice little. I don't know, it's kind of almost trying accelerating the journey a little bit. Kind of keeping ourselves in pace. I don't know how much I'll actually walk. Depends how long I stream for and play. Most of it will be no commentary, of course, but if people are going to tune in and ask questions, I'll for sure be unmuting my mic to talk. And I might even talk every once in a while too, if I can think of anything. Kind of getting all my talking out today. Well, not really. If it's like a 40-50 minute stream today, then it'll probably be this weekend that I get it out. Although I do want to do some Newcraft base planning, and I had some cool ideas for that. I might do that early in the weekend, so then I could just stream. I don't know. I just want to do some longer streams so I can get some good time in Journey to the Farlands, because I'm falling behind. I'm lagging behind at my current pace. I seem to be slowing down a little bit, so I want to try and get some of that, some of those blocks, or some of those blockages, some of those blocks over to the Farlands. So yeah. And I'm not really suggesting people go watch it. If you guys, I mean, if in the future, if you guys do want to watch some more longer form than this, even longer, uh, some long form content, it is there. I mean, if you do like this, I'm sure the Megasode will be right up your alley. That's what I'm calling it right now, the Megasode, Journey to the Farlands Megasode sort of thing. I don't really do Flobathon or anything. I don't really have anything catchy like that. Journey to the Farlands does not get abbreviated very well, I've learned. So yeah, it'll just be a Megasode spanning a few days. So yes. And then episode 30 will probably follow that, probably on Monday or something. So that'll all be kind of included in the same technically episode. It'll be multiple videos, just because I break my streams up. If I do multiple a day, I'll probably break them up. So it'll probably be like span like 4 or 5 videos maybe. And then after that, I'll resume with the normal programming. And then whenever I do these kind of megasodes, I'll kind of give them clever names or in the future. If I can think of a better name for this one, I will name it that. But for now, it is going to be a long form episode. Live coverage, as always. As it has been for the last, well, almost month. I think it's almost been a month. I've been, well, not a month. It's been a few weeks. I've been doing the journey on camera completely. So hopefully that's been all right. I mean, you could still enjoy just the commentary episodes, and it's basically the same as before. If you don't want to watch the no commentary stuff, which I don't blame you. It's kind of just me. It's just ambience. Although I've had people watch my streams without even like having the volume on, like just muting the streams just to kind of have the terrain pass by and all that. So maybe this is up some people's alley. Maybe even the no commentary stuff is up people's alley. But I guess time will tell on that kind of stuff. I'll be getting relative viewership on most episodes anyway. Newcraft isn't as popular, of course. That's kind of my logic with that. I also like to play back my stream in case any of my audio's all gypped up. Because I noticed last stream, it was just my audio configuration, but I think I should be fine. I just wanted to make sure. Want to make sure of all these technological potential mishaps. Got some music to fill the void, as I always say. It seems alright. My mic might be a bit loud. I might turn it down a tad. Anyhow, I mean, it's good to have a nice, kind of easy to hear mic. I know there's the odd bout of lag, but as I've stated in many episodes, that's just a fact of life until I get better internet, or yeah, basically better internet. That's really what I attribute it to. I don't think Starlink is built for streaming, even though it is relatively good internet. I think fiber is more the streaming game, or even just run-of-the-mill internet. Could be something with my setup as well. Who knows? It's a brand new setup from like just 2 months ago, but I might have done some things a little improperly. So that, yeah, I don't know. But as for things right now, they'll just have to deal with the odd little bit of lag. Sorry if you miss a few blocks with the lag, but I assure you all blocks are being streamed now. I guess I should talk about what I was doing today. Today was not as eventful as yesterday. I didn't go to another dance tonight, don't worry. I I'm not that busy a person. I'm not a party animal. I like to go to the odd event just to kind of see what's up, but I'm not quite the party hardy kind of guy. I do like to party when I party, I do like to. But yeah, today I didn't get up to a whole lot. It was pretty average, a pretty average day. I got my maths, my chemistry, my computer engineering class. I got 3 classes because I got a spare. So I do that on the daily, 5 times a week, you know, school. Anything in of particular interest today. After school, I didn't do too much. What was I doing? I was playing some stuff, kind of watching some YouTubes. I've really gotten into Corrales' Create series. I mean, just the Create series overall. I've kind of just been enjoying some perspectives on it. Mainly Corrales right now. I've also kind of checked out Iskal's Vault Hunter, so I'll have to watch that. Continue to watch that. I find I'm a little bit bad at keeping up with new series, just because I've got so much stuff. But I'm probably gonna try and focus on Doctor Who, and then the YouTube stuff every once in a while. Well, after this stream, I might watch an episode of Doctor Who or something, depending on the length. Yes, I might do that. But yeah, I've been doing some YouTube content too. I've been brainstorming ideas for new craft, Doctor ideas. So definitely, I might show you guys. Kind of maybe I'll let it come out because I have to show you through the episodes because they'll probably be built in a decent time frame. I mean, my base it's pretty big. It's like if you've ever seen any of you have ever seen Hermitopia, it's like that. So it's pretty huge. Well, no, it's not the same size. It's a bit smaller. I've sized it for my needs a little bit more, but still big. Bit of commitment. Gotta make some beds here. Might be too many. Can never have too many beds. Too many. What was I playing today? Well, I told you I was kind of watching on YouTube today. It was kind of the Corrales. Very fun chap. He's doing trains over on the Create series with a bunch of hermits from Hermitcraft, like Tango, Zedaf, Beat It Dubs, all that kind of stuff. Oh, got to follow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the follows. I'll maybe I'll do it now before I forget. I'll thank a few people for the follows. Smug Tattle, Stream, Wizard Keith, and then I think before that I'm pretty up to date. Like Rabbit 11 that was someone I talked to on stream a few streams ago. But I've been kind of enjoying. So yeah, thank you guys for the follows, by the way. Sorry if I seem to be blasting by it. I usually don't dwell on things, but I do appreciate it. But yes, I've been kind of getting into the Corrales and his train ventures and all that. All of the wonderful things with the Create mod as well. Just kind of seeing the shenanigans that ensue. Definitely something I'd consider playing in the future. I Create mod. I don't know if I'd do that on stream. I feel like if I were to do anything, it'd be maybe even just a vanilla series, just kind of, after I get some audience and stuff. I kind of talked about it for a few weeks now. But I've had those kinds of ideas sitting. I've kind of started so many series recently, so I'm just cooling things off, of course. I don't really want to commit to anything else anyway, because I got Journey to the Farlands, I got Newcraft now, I got the Fellowship. I'm kind of learning a lot about this kind of balancing of things. I only have so much I can do in a day. I'm hoping the Megasode of Journey to the Farlands will help ease some of the issues that is going on with like speed in Journey to the Farlands. But what was I playing earlier? I did a little bit of World Box when I got home. That's a fun game, nice little god game. Kind of like those little games. I was playing in a Europe map, doing what people usually do, and having some country wars going on in World Box, and it was kind of fun. Messed around with that for a little while, and then I decided to play the Universe Sim, which is another epic game that I do like to play. But it hasn't become evident by what I just said. Yes, it was quite fun. I started a new save on that. And I think I will start a Subnautica series. Not that that's probably of any particular interest to many of you viewers. But I kind of, I thought since I was doing it, I might as well stream it. What version is this? Oh, yes. A lovely question. Love the questions. It is beta 1.7.3. And it's kind of seems arbitrary, but it is I'll just be brief. The last version of Farlands existed, and that's why I'm playing this. I mean, I could use like cubic chunks in the modern versions, but I just wanted to try and keep it legit, at least for this first venture. First and maybe last, probably last. Yes, it is quite nice. Definitely comes with its inherent quirks. Beta Minecraft, but I'm making do. I'm embracing the oddities of old Minecraft indeed. Embracing the oddities. What are we doing on? Oh, I gotta get some wood here. Can't shift click. That's definitely. I don't even know if I mentioned that in the quirks of beta Minecraft episode. But yes, I cannot shift click when crafting and stuff. I guess I can, but I can't like shift. You know what I mean, for like the shortcuts and all that. You can't like. I guess if I drop this, you can't like press it, like clicking and holding as well. I've gone into exhausting detail about some of the quirks. I think in that episode I also did I have the jitters? I think I just talked about them because I had already gotten rid of them with the mod. I just couldn't stand the jitters, and not that I couldn't stand them. I just thought it'd be nicer. There's lag, so I don't want to make it worse with the jitters, which is a thing that happens in beta Minecraft as you go further out. Can't go further from spawn. There's kind of I think it's called point precision if anyone's interested in looking into that. It's quite interesting, but I won't get too into it. Holy, look at that. Gotta love the terrain passing me by here. The elegance. Definitely some of the elegance of old Minecraft comes with the world gen. Very tasteful. Lots of good potential base locations. I must move forward, at least until I run out of stuff, and then then at that point I think I'll probably settle down once I can't really move forward without putting myself at risk of death. Early death. white. Indeed. I'll definitely do some kind of series on Subnautica, maybe Subnautica Blue Zero. That might be in the future. Final Life and Origins will not be streamed just because they're friends or kind of projects that just for the group of friends, us group of friends. And I guess the same logic could be used for something like Newcraft, but Newcraft is a lot less. It's a lot more just kind of casual, but I'm fine streaming that just because other people are streaming it from their perspectives. Like I think my best friend Devin is Lava Shadow 2020 and Drobicus, cousin Brody. Also streams it. I think maybe Nathan does as well. I don't know what his Twitch is. Nathan's another member. You'll hear me talking about Newcraft a lot, for those unaware. An SMP I'm on, nice whitelisted SMP. Just a casual group of friends from the real lifes. Well, some of us are a little bit loosely connected for sure, but most of the case, so at least someone on the server is friends with another person. There's like not really any strangers on Newcraft. And the fellowship is also something I'll talk about, which is just another server I'm on with my cousin and best friend that I just mentioned. The fellowship's kind of on hiatus anyway, so, or at least for me. I know they're still playing it, but I'm kind of taking a breather from it just because Newcraft's been taking things by storm, and also, balancing. I can't focus on too many things. It seems there's only so much time to focus. After I do my homework and chores and do all the kind of stuff I need to do in the day, it kind of slims down my time I can play. So that's why I'm kind of excited to do like a Megasode kind of concept. And if I get kind of excited to do that kind of thing, maybe over the winter break or something, maybe even like do like longer, I don't know about longer, but like mega kind of things. That's pretty cool. Enjoy this is kind of being like the main thing on the channel, just because it's a commitment going to the Farlands. I could definitely walk slow, like do it slower, but I'm trying to get there in a reasonable time frame, of course. So, yeah. And by reasonable, I mean like a matter of like a year or two. A year seems like a bit of a stretch. I'd have to work my butt off to get there in a year, or at least a year from August. So that's like 9 months. That seems like a lot of blocks to walk in that time. So I think it's more leaning towards 2 years, 2.5 years, which is definitely not like ideal as I initially wanted. Because I think when I initially did this, I wanted to do it in the like a year span, like pretty much all the new Farland engineers have done. At least the ones who've gotten there recently have definitely bulk traveled and gotten there in like less than a year. So for being at 1.7 million, 1,725,000 roughly. Not doing too bad, considering it's been just short of 4 months. It's definitely not record pace, of course, but oh yes, you're quite right, quite right. Oh, good. Or tattle. Quite right. It does take some dedication indeed. Just when you're someone like myself and you have nothing better to do. Well, I mean, I do have some better things to do, but since I'm doing this, it seems like I don't. So, yeah, when I kind of in this position, I'm at this point where I've kind of gone this far. It's just kind of a fun little thing I do. Not that it really gets much done, you know, it's more of just me kind of doing this for the heck of it. For the kind of heck of it, that kind of thing. I mean, there is definitely reasons to it. I've kind of talked about it. I think I even, what episode was it? Episode maybe 25. But there was an episode I made where I kind of went into detail about things. I think it was just called The Long and Short or whatever. I kind of went into detail about all my motivation. Because I kind of talked about it throughout the series, but then I kind of realized that people joining won't really, will have probably have the same questions. So yeah, that's over on the YouTube. Actually, I don't know if it's still on the Twitch because I just archive my stuff over on YouTube. I used to do it on Twitch, like highlight stuff, but it got tedious once I was like, I should just do it to my YouTube, and I was doing both. And I was like, okay, one's got to go. I've been doing a lot of that kind of stuff, process of elimination, and yeah, all the main content's over on YouTube. So if you want to watch like episode 1, which isn't actually technically episode 1, you know, it's not like from the actual beginning of the journey. There is like a lot of discrepancy, of course, just in the fact that I decided to start streaming a little while in, and that was only the commentary stuff. And then a few weeks ago, I've just been doing the no commentary stuff. So this is still relatively new, you know, the no commentary stuff, but I'm getting the hang of it. It's definitely a little bit more palatable with the no commentary, because if I was talking the whole time, it would be a bit more, I don't know. At least the way things currently are, it'd be a bit more troublesome for me until get a bit easier. That's the fun thing about the journey, is that the pacing never changes really. You know, it's always going to be the same kind of what was it, like 4.3 blocks a second or whatever. I don't remember. I don't remember what the walking speed is. I remember a lot of weird things, but I don't remember that. I'd look it up here just for the heck of it. Minecraft. Yeah, it was 4.3. I did memorize it. 4.317. So I could figure out how many seconds it would take. 7, so that's per second times 60, which means you walk 259 blocks a minute. Times 60 again. 15,000. Well, that's on a good day. 15,000 blocks an hour. Holy. I like to do the math on things because I've kind of been archiving a little bit. I don't archive everything. That's a bit insane to archive absolutely everything, but I've been keeping tabs on where I've been, where I'm going, all that kind of jazz. That's lovely stuff. Gotta kind of keep, I don't know, kind of get an idea as to where I am in the whole grand scheme of the journey, even if it is a little unrealistic, I guess. Let's see. It says it'll take about 807 hours of straight walking. But I'm sure I'll far exceed that number because I'm not walking in a straight line. As you see, I'm walking to the corner of Farlands. So it should actually be called Journey to the Corner of Farlands. But it's still the Farlands nonetheless, so. And plus, Journey to the Farlands sounds nicer, and it's more of a tribute to TFC's, the late Tinfoil Chefs series. Kind of more respective that way. Ah, gotta break a sapling. break up, leave. Oh, this stream's already flying by. Already half an hour. Very lovely. Yeah. Not breaking the records today. Ah, I got some wolves here. I've had pet dogs in Journey to the Farlands before. My last pet was a long time ago. Before I started streaming, or yeah, it was definitely before I started streaming Journey to the Farlands. I had 2 dogs and they both died because I didn't know how to take care of dogs in beta Minecraft. Because apparently it's different. Oh, I don't know. I guess it's not so different. I don't know. I wasn't used to having a pet dog on the trip with me, and plus it's a bit less work not having pet dogs. I know Kurt has his Wolfie and all that, but I'm not gonna go after his brand even further, so I don't really need a dog anyway. I've been there, done that. Realized how much you have to keep up with them and how much, I don't know, it's a kind of a decision I made a while before even starting the series on YouTube/Twitch. Because during Walking to Oblivion, episode 1 was around the beginning of October. I think that was kind of when I started streaming again, or the beginning of October. So that was like 2 months ago. So I've been doing this for 2 months, the streaming thing. And Journey to Oblivion, where was I in kind of that span there? Kind of October 3rd. Let me look through my notebook, my handy notebook here. We're kind of at the 1 million mark. All right. All right. I was still walking diagonally, I think, in episode 1. I'm going purely off memory here. I don't remember much about the episode. I don't really rewatch my episodes after I upload them. Maybe in the future, but at least for right now, I don't really. I think when I did the first few episodes, I rewatched them back a little bit, like after I'd posted them, just kind of test things out. And I did discover some audio stuff, so that was good. But I haven't really done that for like all the other episodes because now we're almost 30 episodes in. I don't really have the time to watch all 30 anyway. And I just kind of do the minimal editing possible. So if there's some awkward moments, that's just attributed to everything kind of just being a one take is the video kind of thing where it's just kind of all over the place at times. But that is just how things are going in Journey to the Farlands here. That's just my way of doing things, so hopefully you don't mind that. And then also, I can't really edit these episodes all that much anyway, just because I'm walking, and I can't really make this interesting without adding like 10 layers of dubstep music and like a bunch of. No, I'm just kidding. That's just like 2000, like 2010s, 2000s, like intros to YouTube channels and stuff. I remember seeing a lot of those compilations of intros and stuff. It was just like that, where there'd be like dubstep music and all that. Like the techno music, all that jazz. The bells and whistles of a fine, or not fine, an interesting channel. I'll put it like that. I don't even have an intro. I just say hello at the end of every episode. Well, I kind of vary. Hello, that kind of hello comes from me watching Kurt's stuff, and I just say thank you for watching at the end. Pretty standard stuff. And the no commentary episodes, I'm just like, thank you. And at the very end, I kind of mute my mic after spending who knows how long doing stuff. Oh, yeah, it was something else. I feel like the Journey to the Farlands idea is kind of dated as well. I mean, people are still doing it, of course, but the long form content kind of gives it that old style vibe, where it was less edited. It's like a lot of the stuff now is like edited for sure, and it's like a lot of time lapses and uh, kind of things so busy now. It's fun. I enjoy modern YouTube for sure, like even like more Minecraft YouTube. But I don't know. Back then it was interesting. There was just something else to it. The game was a lot different back then, so it was a lot more early on in things. Hmm, gotta pack my bed here. But yes, I definitely wasn't making videos back then, and probably wasn't really watching much YouTube really at all back then. But like kind of 2013, 2012 was kind of when I got into a lot of the mainstream Minecraft stuff, at least as mainstream as Minecraft was back in 2012. I remember watching a lot of that old stuff, or like a lot of the people of my generation watched, like Stampy and Dan, and uh, just a bunch of those things. I didn't watch a lot of the traditional Let's Plays. Like I didn't watch like X's Adventures in Minecraft. I didn't watch CNanners or Good or Hermitcraft back then. I was pretty simple. I didn't really know that kind of stuff existed anyway. I just kind of watched whatever I found. I don't even remember most of the stuff I watched back then. That was kind of my infancy of me being in Minecraft and stuff, or me kind of having interest in Minecraft. It was definitely taking a long time for me to kind of actually find my spot in things. Contrary to this series, where it just seems like I'm super into adventuring, and as the channel may suggest, that I do kind of like adventuring. I kind of enjoyed it, and Farlands kind of, oh goodness, first what's the TFC doing? I'm like, that just seems fucking Oblivion. Seems like you're just going nowhere. I didn't really grasp 12 million blocks. I feel like most people, when they think of the Farlands being 12 million blocks away, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's comprehend. I guess now I'm kind of can comprehend it a bit better since I've walked about a fair chunk of the way, a little chunk of the way. So yeah, as it suggests, I do kind of like adventuring and voyaging and all that. Oh, Diamond Dimensions. Oh, that yes, yeah, yeah. That brings back the good old days for sure. Back in the simpler times, probably why a lot of people appreciate these old communities, Minecraft, back in the day. A lot of the stuff with all the huge nostalgia. Yeah, I ditto on that. Pigu. I didn't really know. I've definitely taken inspiration from some of the people I've watched. I mean, I'm definitely a lot less like, I I'm not trying to make things super fun and entertaining all the time. I'm kind of just trying to do what I want to do, and maybe that might catch a few people's attention. And it seems like this series is kind of my old style Minecraft Let's Play at this point. And then I got Newcraft, which is more modern. It's kind of into my because I do like modern Minecraft a lot. It's for some different reasons, of course. Because old Minecraft, I've definitely enjoyed the charm of beta and all that throughout the series. I probably, if I didn't like old Minecraft, I didn't like the quirks and all that, definitely wouldn't be playing this. Like if I was just a modern Minecraft all the way, I definitely wouldn't have considered this. And I very well might not have done Journey to the Farlands if I hadn't, gotten inspired to do this. would have just been streaming Newcraft every once in a while. I probably, I would have just stopped streaming probably overall because I just did the Newcraft 3 streams before I started the journey to the Farlands, and I pretty much it went cold turkey there. Yeah, each kind of stage of things has their own kind of perks and things. I like each stage of Minecraft for different reasons. Like I definitely think beta has a lot more of the simplicities and a lot more of it's a lot more robust and definitely an early form of Minecraft. So I like kind of like the mysterious vibes to things with like a lack of structures and stuff. And then I kind of like old Minecraft, like definitely some of the earlier releases, like around 1.12, like kind of before 1.12, and then 1.12 is also very nice. Gotten, I definitely, I've like many people, I've played modded Minecraft in 1.12, and just I spent a lot of time in that era of Minecraft. That was because I started in 2012, so those were like release versions I played. So I was pretty used to that. That's kind of some of the nostalgia definitely comes from there as well. I don't really get nostalgia for old Minecraft because I never actually played it, but I kind of feel like secondhand nostalgia almost, or not secondhand, but like some kind of extension. And then modern Minecraft's kind of a completely different scene compared to old and prime Minecraft, I guess. Minecraft now is quite different, especially with caves and cliffs and stuff. But I've kind of had Newcraft to help go through all that kind of stuff and figure out all the new elements. Still haven't quite wrapped my head around everything. It's just such I don't know, it's such so much sandbox elements to the game that it just takes you can just explore it for a long time. You can explore the many aspects of Minecraft. I think I even talked about in an earlier episode where I was just talking about how many communities there are because Minecraft's just such like a media or like an art form at this point. There's so many different ways you could take it. Because there's coding, there's mod making, there's redstone building. I won't go through everything, of course, speed running. So we're playing kind of all those game modes and stuff. PvPing. There's definitely a lot of directions you can take it. I kind of, enjoy the building aspects. I like to do some storytelling in Newcraft. I don't really do much storytelling here, there's not much I can really storytell. But this is more of the adventure, my sense of adventure and my intrigue by the end of the world / Farlands. It was only kind of a recent interest, I'd say. I found them mysterious. I didn't really, think twice about the Farlands at first. But yeah, I definitely do think there's a lot of likable reasons likable things about every stage of the way up for Minecraft. Every version kind of has their niches. Like there's like a lot of old Minecraft players like myself, and then there's a lot of modern players, also myself. And there's also a lot of people who kind of are somewhere in between. I think that's great. I think it's good that Minecraft's got such a community that kind of plays in a variety of different eras of the game. Don't really see that very often with other games because most other games are just up to date, and you can't really go back in modern games. Like not that many people would, I guess, really want to with most traditional games now, but like Minecraft's definitely an exception to that. It's definitely something else. I'll probably wrap stream up soon. I'm enjoying this, but I best be getting off to bed soon anyway. I'll probably do a long episode kind of thing. I don't even know if I'll call it an episode. It's just kind of a Megasode thing, extended. Won't be episode 30. It'll just kind of be a extended stream sort of thing. I don't know. I'll do that maybe this weekend, depending on how things go. And if not, if I decide not to do it and I just do like the regular streams, just then I'll carry stuff, then that may happen, and I'll just delay it to win something when I can actually do it. But I'll try and aim for this weekend. So if anyone watching would be interested in tuning into that, even after I've streamed it, because I'm sure there'll be plenty of people over on YouTube watching this. Yeah, that's an option. I'm mainly only present these as options. I'm not really a requirement to watch a whole lot. Or support as much as YouTubers are like, yeah, I want people to watch all my content, But I'm kind of just like, yeah, just watch whatever you want, whatever you like. You can tune into whatever episode, whatever time your favorite episodes, certain type, that kind of thing. Great with this. I don't think watching the whole. It's gonna be. I'm sure some people enjoy it, but perhaps not everyone. Anyway, I think that'll be where we ended off for today. So how much did we walk in that little 40-minute span? About I think $6,000. It's not bad. I guess, but the weekend might be my chance to get forward in the journey. Yeah, I look forward to that perhaps. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Smug Tattle, for the excellent conversation throughout the stream. It definitely helped. I appreciate all the conversation. Anyway, yeah, see you next stream, if that is when I see you at all.